Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and the Apple Watch Series 5 has launched along with the new iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and Pro Max, and so I thought we'd take a look at it, and this is one of the latest versions for the Edition model, so let's go ahead and unbox it. I had the Series 5 delivered, and you'll see this is the box it comes in, so let's go ahead and open it up here. It's kind of upside down. Let's move this aside. You'll see I picked the Series 5 titanium case. So let's go ahead and open it up. See if I can get this off of here. Now it comes packaged separately, just like the Series 4 did with the band separately. That helps them save on packaging. It's easier for them to mix and match which band you want. And this is the band that I got. This is actually just a nylon loop or sport loop, and it's Anchor Gray. So it's a newer gray color. And then here's the watch itself. So let's go ahead and open I guess we'll open the band first. And they gave me a choice of large or extra large. So I got the extra large one. Open this up here. And you'll see this is a pretty big nylon band, but it should fit me perfectly. So we'll take this out of here. Now I'll move that aside. Now before I open this, this is the Edition watch, like I said. And what that means is it's one of the higher end models, and they haven't done titanium in the Apple Watch before. But the Series 5 ranges from $399 all the way up to $1399. This is $849 for this size, 44 millimeter Series 5 titanium. And it has a few new features, but let's go ahead and unbox it here. And we'll open it up. So nothing under here. Here's the watch itself. Now I haven't seen the brushed titanium yet, so we'll take a look at that in just a moment. See what else we've got in here with the Edition watch. This is actually pretty heavy. It looks like we're going to get a sport loop with it. So I've got a gray sport loop, or sport band rather, not sport loop. That's nice. It comes with the Watch Edition one, so I think that's something you can't get in the store, which is kind of nice. And then we've got it looks like it's the stainless steel version of this. So let's look. We'll see if it's titanium or stainless. Could be either or. It just looks like it's brushed stainless steel, like it was before. And then we've got the 5-watt charger. And this is really all you need for an Apple Watch. If you charge it at night, it doesn't take long to charge that Apple Watch. So let's go ahead and slide this out of here. You'll see it says 44 millimeter on the back. Now, I've never owned an Edition watch, but what it gives you is a sapphire display, which I prefer because I've had glass before and it gets scratched really easy. The sapphire, I don't need a screen protector or anything, and it stays really nice. Around the outside edge here, you'll see it's a brushed titanium. It's really nice. They do have it in space black as well, but I kind of wanted the titanium look. I currently have a Series 4 in the space black stainless steel, and it's more shiny, and I wanted something that was more brushed, but not quite aluminum as well. And it's supposed to be a little bit lighter, but let's go ahead and put the band on. And this is going to be much easier to get on my wrist this time around. That's much better. It almost goes around my wrist twice. So I've turned it on apparently. So we'll wait for it to boot up. But let me take it back off just so we can see it a little bit clearer. Now on the bottom you can see it says titanium and ceramic. The bottom here is a ceramic and the rest of it's titanium. So it'll be interesting to see how this holds up, but I think it looks really, really nice. I like this color. It's a little bit different than black. I may change the band to one of those Nomad titanium bands that's not space black, but maybe matches this, so we'll see. Now, if you've been considering getting the nylon sport loop, I highly recommend it if you work out or are in hot environments because it breathes really well. It's very lightweight and you barely notice it. When I first wore one of these a few years ago, I didn't really like the feeling of it, but I grew to actually like it a lot. Now, as opposed to the band that's included, this is sort of an addition titanium colored band, and the silicone is nice, but it's very sweaty if you wear it when it's warm out or you're working out. So I highly recommend a sport loop instead. Now my watch is set up, and here's the watch face, and I've gone over these in depth on my watchOS 6 video, but there's a new watch face for the Edition models. So under California, you'll see here's the actual watch face color, and if we go to Customize, it says Edition. So only on the ceramic or the titanium, they have a special watch face just for those. Now this particular watch, of course, has a bunch of things that are familiar, but it also has Apple's new S5 chipset, system on a chip, 32 gigabytes of storage, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, but it also should have a new Compass app. So let's see if we can find that. There we go. There's a new Compass app, and there's supposed to be something called a confidence cone. So this cone here, as we turn it, it gets closer and more narrow as more confident as it is towards north. So you'll see it's very confident that direction is north right now. If the cone is wider, it's not as confident. We can see our actual direction, elevation, latitude. It may take a moment for that to show up. Now also this has an always-on display. That's the other big thing with this watch. Even though it has an always-on display, it still should have that 18 hours of battery life. So let me put it on my wrist here. Now it has a dark mode, and you'll see that's dark, and if I flick my wrist, it will go light. So it has a dark mode that saves power, but also stays on all the time. So it's an always-on watch face now. So again, if I turn my wrist that way, turn it back, it comes back to whatever the color is. But each one of these watch faces does that. So if I switch to, say, the Meridian watch face is another new one, you'll see it goes away and comes back. I don't know if you can see that, but the actual dials get dimmer, and then if I flick my wrist, it gets brighter. It's very subtle on the Meridian watch face. And that is really it for Watch Series 5. It should have 18 hours of battery life, like I said, and overall it's very nice. Now, if you have a Series 4, I'm not sure you should update to this particular model. You're not going to see a huge difference. It does have that always-on display and the compass, but not a whole lot else going on. Now, it should be faster in theory also, so if we go back to, say, our applications, everything should load faster. So if I open up Pocket Cast, for example, it came up pretty quick, so it can be up to 2 times faster. But other than that, there's not a whole lot new in this Apple Watch. It does fit all of your old bands, so if you have some bands that fit your 44 millimeter band, it will fit. And as you can see, there's the 44 millimeter XL band. So that's made for wrists like mine. But it will support everything the old Apple Watch does. Maybe they'll do a major redesign in a year or so. Maybe a round Apple Watch. I know a lot of people would like to see a round Apple Watch. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That's it for the Series 5 Apple Watch. Now, I'll be using it for the next week or two and seeing how it does, but the Series 4 was fine for me. I'm not a huge watch guy, honestly, but I really like the look of this titanium Apple Watch. I'm not sure it's worth the cost to go from the Series 4 to the Series 5, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more of these videos as soon as they're released. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and of course, I'll link a wallpaper for you in the description below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.